Hello, I'm Yogi Stillness, and thank you for joining us. I'll be your guide in today's meditation. Today we'll explore how to overcome feelings of self-doubt and stay committed to our goals. We'll begin by sitting on the floor, a cushion, or in a chair. When you feel ready, allow your eyes to close and tune into the flow of your breath. Let's take 3 deep breaths together now. And take a nice big inhale and hold it. Then take a long, slow exhale. Another deep breath in and pause. And another big exhale. Last time, full inhale and hold. And exhale as fully as you can. Watch your breath as it flows in and out of your body now. Observe the sensations of each breath as it flows in and flows out. Watch the sensations in your abdomen as your belly moves in and out. Notice if breathing into your belly creates any sensations in your lower back. Perhaps you can allow each inhale to gently straighten your lower back, imagining a little space between each bone. Feel the bottom of your rib cage where some of the most powerful breath muscles attach from the bottom of your lungs. As you inhale, feel your lungs expand. As you exhale, feel your rib cage soften and the lungs shrink down. Continue observing your body and breath for a few minutes in silence. Bring the mind back into the body with a deep inhale. Notice if the mind wandered during the silence. And take a few moments to recommit yourself to your practice. Be aware of the desire to let the mind wander, or even the desire to get up and switch to a different activity. Watch these desires that call you away from your chosen activity of mindfulness practice without surrendering to them. Continue to chart the sensations of the breath moving through the body. When a distraction or temptation comes up, simply acknowledge it and let it go. Keep watching the body and breath while remaining mindful of all distractions for a few more moments silently. Reconnect your mind to the breath and the breath to the body as you soften into your seat. We love to change our minds. It's an important ability when we find new information or learn we've made a mistake. Instead of stubbornly holding on to our original beliefs, it can be essential to pivot from an old viewpoint to a new one. But sometimes our mind can be a little too fickle. Sometimes when things get tough, we attempt to wriggle out of new ventures, commitments, and relationships. Maybe we even thought up excuses to stop in the middle of this meditation. Sometimes the urge to quit can sabotage one effort after another until we just stop trying altogether. Quitting can seem easier on our egos than finding out why we aren't gifted at something right away, or that success will take more hard work than we might like. Walking away from something can feel like an easy escape when our power to stay committed and follow through are put to the test. But like any other time we experience desire, our mindfulness practice asks us to notice that desire when it arises. Figure out where it comes from and try to separate reality from our feelings and reactions. When we are grasping for excuses to walk away, it's often fear that can make us see things that aren't really there. If we simply act on these impulses when they arise, we can miss out on some wonderful experiences in life. But if we learn to watch these desires as they occur without instinctively reacting, they can lose all their power to derail us. Perhaps we can remind ourselves to hear that voice in our heads that is arguing us to quit so that we can learn not to act on it. Absolute certainty often occurs only when we are unable to hear those little doubts and fears. Almost everyone has them. Very few people experience that kind of certainty. And it really comes from a place of mindfulness. If we ignore that fear, those impulses are still there and can gnaw at our thoughts and sow seeds of self-doubt. But if we acknowledge those doubts and impulses without acting on them, we can eventually learn to master them. We don't need to eliminate all of our doubts to follow through on things. We simply use mindfulness to see that doubt without letting it take over. Come back into your body now. Gently start to run your thumbs along the rest of your fingertips and rub your palms together. Then let your hands release. Take one last clearing breath in, hold it for a moment, and let it out. then allow your eyes to open. Thank you for showing up for yourself in this practice today. We are so grateful for the opportunity to support you in self-care and look forward to meeting here again tomorrow.